Hey, I'm just going to show you something on the screen of the TM7. What I want to just run through is manual cooking and some awesome cheats that they've got there as well for you. So I'm going to get myself out of the picture and I'm going to just focus on the screen and let's get this done. All right, so that is the home screen of the TM7. But what we're going to we're going down the side here and we're going to hit the blade symbol. All right. And then we actually have manual mode here. So with this, if you cook it, well, this isn't actually cooking. This is using it manually to chop. So if you have been a TM31 owner and you've upgraded to a TM7, this is where you would go. You know that you have 3 seconds, speed 7, to do this up here. Whoops. Speed 7 is garlic. All right, so you set all that up. Oh, I've got something in here to take that out. And then all you do, see, it told us to put the lid back on, and you just press that. And it's going to do speed 7 for 3 seconds. And if you have a look at the little thing here, it's the lid is locked in place. We can hit on the screen to say that we finished and we can stop the noise. And now the lid is unlocked and I can take it off. Okay. So that's really simple. Onions, I would generally do maybe 4 seconds, speed 5. So you can just scroll up like this. Oops, not you. I don't want temperature. Speed 5. Or I would just hit these and adjust from there and then hit that. Okay, so that's super easy. If you wanted to cook something, then absolutely. Let's just get rid of that. Reset. Hang on. Reset. Okay. Reset. Oh, maybe that's reset after. So we do that. We're doing this for, I've stopped it. Okay. No, can't reset that. Anyway, reset. There we go. Okay. And this one, reset. All right. If you are cooking manually, then you always have to set the time first. It will not heat without a time being set. So say if you wanted to steam something for 10 minutes, you put the 10 minutes on. Actually, you wouldn't use steaming in here. Sorry, bad example. You put your temperature. There is a separate manual mode for steaming. You could select your temperature. Say you just wanted to do some chocolate or something, temper chocolate. It probably wouldn't be 10 minutes if that was the case. Probably want it to be 5 or a bit less. 3, remembering if you're doing chocolate, your bowl must be super dry. The way to do that is to wash it, clean it, dry it, and then turbo several times and just wipe out every skerrick of water. Okay, and then you would set your speed, which would probably be 1, and then off you go. All right, so time, temperature, speed, exactly like any other Thermomix if you've had one before, just set up this way. All right, going out of that, if you want to steam, you come into here. Oops. Yeah, cool. So here we've got steaming. So again, so it's already set. It will have already set Varoma temperature. It's got a picture of the Varoma sitting on top. 10 minutes, speed 1. You can obviously change the time. You might want, like if it was a whole chook in there, you'd probably actually do an hour. Whatever, there. And then you'd hit that and it would get going. All right, so that's your steaming. But the other really super cool thing I wanted to show you, and I will go through some of these other modes and next time, is these features that have been added. And these are absolutely sensational. I'll show you through a couple. Let's look at broccoli. So I want to steam some broccoli. So I'm going to steam my broccoli. It's going to be broccoli florets. Awesome. I'm going to place 500 grams of water in there. So I take my lid off. So it's ready to weigh. I put my water in, which obviously I'm not doing at the moment. There we go. My lid's back on at the moment, but I would take it off, Do I want to use a simmering basket for that amount, or do I have a lot of broccoli to do and I'm going to use the Varoma? I'm going to tick Varoma, and then I'm going to tick the tick. That's done. So now all I've got to do is put the Varoma on top. It's going to steam for 15 minutes, speed 1, that's the steam thing, and hit that. How good is that? Now I want to actually go back and show you another one from there. I could just do it from here. Let's have a look. What else did I look at before that was really cool? Chocolate. All right, we're going to grate chocolate. We're going to do dark chocolate. Do we want it coarse or do we want it fine? So I'm going to go coarse. All right, how much? I'm going to do 70 to 200 grams. I'm going to tick. And let's have a look at the settings. So the settings are 3 seconds, speed 7 for coarse dark chocolate. All right, 3 seconds, speed 7, like a garlic clove. Right, what if I've got 200 to 300 grams? It's 4 seconds on speed 7. What if I go back and I go, actually, I want fine chocolate? 12 seconds on speed 8. So how cool is that? I just love the fact that they've done this for us. The other thing I'll go back in here, Mandy, is apples. Oops, sorry, wrong thing. Apples. Now, in this one, we can chop the apples or we can steam the apples. So if I'm going chopped, I can go, right, I want to chop 200 to 400 grams, tick the tick, 3 seconds, speed 4, just hit the arrow, all right? What about if I go, right, I actually don't want to chop them, I actually want to steam some. Put my water in, 500 grams of water. I've got a whole heap of apples there. I tick the tick. 20 minutes, speed 1, and it's going to steam. Just hit that. How awesome is all of this? I just love it. And we'll just look at one more because I wanted to have a look at this. I haven't looked at this one yet. So you can mince your beef. All right. So when you go to the supermarket, when you buy mince, and I do buy mince in the supermarket, so I'm not saying I do this all the time. You just got to be mindful of what sort of meat you're buying. And sometimes your mince can have extra bits and pieces in it that you don't want. So if you want to just buy really good grass-fed steak and make your own mince, then what you would click on is mince, how much it is, tick that, 10 seconds, speed 6. There you go, and hit that arrow. So I'm just absolutely blown away by what they have put on here for us. They've got pulses and things here. So you can grind up those pulses. Again, we put the weight in. We tick the tick, and there it is, and press the arrow. So I think this is so much fun. We've got cabbage, we've got cereal grains. So, you can do your own flours, fennel, herbs, fish. So fish, I presume, will be steaming. Yeah, steam your fish. Is it fillets? Is it frozen? Wow. A frozen fillet or piece. This is really fascinating. So let's say it's a fresh fillet. All right, that goes in. We've got 2 to 3 fillets. There's only 2 of us here. Tick the tick. 14 minutes, speed 1. It's going to steam. I want to go back and look at the frozen now. I have such a curious mind, I can tell you. All right, tick the water done. Do the same thing. Tick the tick. 20 minutes. So an extra 6 minutes. And you can actually cook your fish from frozen. How cool is that? Okay. So that was just what I wanted to show you about the manual settings on your TM7. And, I'm super excited. I hadn't investigated all of those little pictures, and haven't they done an amazing job? They are so clever. They think of everything. Anyway, I'm really excited for you guys to be able to do that too.